Hey everyone, so today is March 18th. It's a Wednesday, sorry. It's a Wednesday, and we're all I'm in Texas, I'm in Dallas, Texas specifically. So we have like the whole coronavirus quarantine scare and all that going on. And with that, I'm at home right now. I'm working from home. I'm fortunate to still be able to continue my business. It is, it could be pretty scary, especially for people that, my kids are not in school, so I have my kids at home. They were going to be on spring break, so I was expecting this anyways, but they have 2 weeks, and supposedly it might be indefinitely for the remainder of the year. And some schools, like in DISD, they've already said indefinitely canceled school for the remaining of the year. So when you think about that, it's like, okay, me and my husband, we both work. I work from home, with the real estate. He works at the dealership, and he's currently at the dealership. But I just started thinking, like, there's single parent homes, and, they have to work. They have nobody to rely on. It's like, when you think about that, it's like, dang, like, who's watching the kids? Or what are the kids eating? Or, is the parent able to work? Are they bringing income? People are like, I read a book that said people are usually like one paycheck away from going homeless. Like, we live paycheck to paycheck, and it's scary. It's scary because we don't know how long this is gonna last, and I see it like right now. Take it day by day. That's what I'm doing. I am lucky enough to have. I got my stuff together. So if y'all look at my last few videos, like, I've made videos on how to get your shit together, and I started the real estate. I have my shirt business. I started paying off my debt. So I started this early. So right, if this would have happened like in 2018, I would be freaking out right now because I wouldn't have like any money. My bills would be past due, and it's just I'd be crazy. But right now, I'm in good standing. I have a good financial situation, so I'm not being directly impacted yet. Hopefully, I don't get impacted. And the reason I say that is because I have closings that have had to get pushed out, and I've had clients. Oh, I haven't, but I've heard, there's some realtors that their clients were not able to get a loan last minute because they lost their jobs, and the lenders, the bank, they're not going to give you a loan if you lose your job. That's one of the things that realtors tell you. Make sure you don't quit your job, don't get fired, don't transfer jobs, because something, that's a major thing, and that can cause the loan to fall through, and their loans fell through. So imagine, like, I haven't had any loans fall through. My clients all know what's going on. They're all still, ready and open to buy. My sellers, I have one seller right now that we're under contract, and fortunately that buyer's, they're not worried about everything. They have their money saved up, which is awesome, but not everybody is that fortunate. So I kind of wanted to, take this time, kind of tell you guys, take this time that you have now and start planning. So that way, if this happens again, you're in a better financial situation. Because right now, if people are getting laid off, they're getting sent home, and they're not getting paid, well, those bills are continuing to pile up, and they're freaking out. And as a business, um, it's impacting you because it sucks. Like, your employees want to work, but you can't afford to pay them if they're not working. You can't afford to pay them if they're not nobody's ordering from you. So me, I have a shirt business. I don't have an employee right now. And I am gonna hire one, but I told her not to start until April because of the whole Corona thing. My shirt orders they've stayed pretty consistent. I don't really push the shirt business right now because I don't have help, and my real estate is going like really well. So that's not affecting me as much. But imagine if I can only imagine if I did have employees that were relying on the income from my shirt business, and I'm not getting shirts. Like, I can't afford, and even if I could afford to, like, that's still like giving money away in a sense. Like, who's gonna pay me back? Like, I would still get affected by it. So that's crazy, and I just hope that people are able to take advantage of this time that you have at home, and organize the house, get with your family, because honestly, life is so precious, y'all. Like, we're always at work, we're always busy, we're always doing, so the kids are always at school. You only eat together and then or see each other at night, and that's it. So right now that you're kind of forced to being at home, you should like use it in a positive. Always look at the positive out of every bad situation. And yeah, so I just kind of wanted to come on here, make a quick video. I know I look crazy because I've been at home. You know, I haven't had well, I did have a showing this morning, but I mean not a showing. It was an inspection. And I do have a showing this afternoon, this evening actually. So, but I haven't really done much to my face because I'm tired. I'm working nonstop. I do have a lot of people that call like, "Hey, is now a good time to buy? Is now a good time to buy?" And honestly, yeah, it is a good time to buy if you're in the right financial situation. But if your job is at risk, then I would say maybe just hold off a little bit. But if you have the money is saved up, then go for it. Right now, I believe it went from a seller's market to a buyer's market overnight. I actually had one of my clients. We submitted an offer on the property and we lost. We lost to another offer, and then they came back to us and said, "Hey, the first buyer decided to back out." And I'm like, "Why? What happened?" And the agent told me that they backed out because of the coronavirus. They're scared to buy. So that was bad for them, but good for my client. So we were able to get in, and we got in with some closing costs that we were asking for. So I feel like right now is a good time to buy, just because a lot of people are holding off on buying. So if you have the funds for it, go for it. um I hate that I say so much. I need to stop that. But yeah, so use this time to your advantage, and I hope everybody stays well. I hope you're fortunate enough to have an emergency fund. And if you don't have an emergency fund, I hope this kind of like opens your eyes and you realize how important it is to make some sacrifices. Don't buy you your Starbucks, don't buy you your Red Bulls. Try to cut back and like save up the money that you would be spending on this stuff, and just putting in a savings account for a rainy day. So yeah, that's it for today. I just wanted to kind of touch bases on what's going on. I know YouTube is like everywhere, so people that aren't in Dallas are going to see this. And this is someone from Dallas, and this is what's going on with us right now. This is what's going on with me, is Dallas, Texas. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you learned something, or I hope that this video kind of puts you at ease. I hope my video didn't like freak you out, because no, don't freak out. Life is 10% what happens to you, 90% how you react to it. So just look at the positive out of every bad situation. Well, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.